Hello everyone. Imagine a tremendous power that already exists within you. A power that doesn't rely on external circumstances, the opinions of others, or the conditions around you. A quiet, yet absolutely transformative power that, once accessed, has the ability to change the course of your life. That power is your mind. Throughout history, great thinkers, philosophers, and spiritual leaders from various cultures and traditions have always known that the key to unlocking our true potential lies within ourselves. From the practices of ancient Egypt to the teachings of the East, and even the ancestral wisdom of indigenous peoples, the human mind has been seen as a powerful force capable of shaping reality and creating the future. But today, more than ever, modern science offers us an even deeper understanding of this power. Neuroscientists like Joe Dispenza have shown through research that our thoughts are not just passive reflections, but active tools that directly influence our biology, and as a result, the world around us. Their discoveries reveal that by reconfiguring our mental and emotional patterns, we can break through limitations and access higher levels of consciousness. We can literally transform our lives from the inside out. And what does that mean for you? It means you are no longer a prisoner of circumstances or the opinions of others. You are no longer being swept along with the crowd, trapped by the matrix that tries to shape each of us according to societal norms. You're no longer bound by the expectations placed on you by society, because now you're in control. When you master your mind, you master your destiny. You become the creator of your own reality, free from the limits that the world tries to impose on you. A mind aligned with purpose and intention becomes a powerful tool to manifest dreams, overcome challenges, and reach a whole new level of existence. In this video, we'll explore how to activate this immense power that already resides within you, how to leave behind self-imposed limitations, fears, and insecurities, and dive deep into the infinite potential your mind has to offer. Because when you unlock the true power of your mind, you don't just survive, you thrive. And it's this awakening, this transformation that can guide you toward a life filled with fulfillment, growth, and achievement. The true strength of a powerful mind isn't in controlling what happens around you, but in how you respond to what happens within you. Mental resilience, above all, is the ability to stay firm, centered, and calm in the face of external pressures. It's about not letting circumstances, opinions, or challenges shake you, while keeping your focus on what really matters, overcoming yourself. This principle directly reflects the teachings of the Stoics, such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, who believed that real power doesn't lie in controlling external events, but in how we respond internally to them. For them, self-discipline and the ability to maintain serenity, regardless of the circumstances, were essential. After all, as they taught, the only thing we have absolute control over is our own reactions. Many people believe that the path to success is based on defeating others, but the real challenge isn't about overcoming external enemies or comparing yourself to the world around you. The true battle we face is internal. The power of mental resilience lies in mastering this inner struggle, overcoming self-doubt, insecurities, and fears, and transcending the limitations that our minds impose on us. Once you achieve this, the external world no longer holds the same power over you. When trained, the human mind can transform challenges into stepping stones for growth. But for this to happen, it's important to understand that resilience isn't about resisting. It's about adapting, flowing with the situation, and learning from each experience. This requires a mind that is flexible, yet unshakable in its principles and purpose. Joe Dispenza, one of the leading experts on the modern mind, teaches that our thoughts and emotions have a direct impact on our biology. This means that the way we mentally and emotionally react to situations affects not only our mental health but also our physical body. Stressful thoughts, anxieties, and fears trigger chemical reactions in the body that, over time, weaken our resilience, making us more vulnerable to external pressures. However, Just as the negative can affect us, the positive has the opposite and equally powerful effect. When we align our thoughts with higher intentions, when we cultivate emotions like gratitude, compassion, confidence, and joy, our body responds in a powerful way. The brain starts releasing beneficial hormones such as dopamine and serotonin, which not only boost our sense of well-being, but also strengthen our ability to face challenges with balance and resilience. As Joe Dispenza says, if you can change your mind, you can change your life. Your reality is an extension of your consciousness. So what does this mean in practice? It means that by training our minds to respond to adversity with balance and emotional intelligence, rather than falling into cycles of stress, we shape an inner reality that allows us to create healthier and more effective responses to the external world. The key to mental resilience lies in overcoming yourself every day. It's a constant practice of self-awareness, where we learn to identify our limiting patterns, confront our fears, and reprogram our minds to focus on who we want to be rather than what we fear. And this is only possible when we become conscious of the power we have to choose our thoughts and emotions. Mental resilience isn't about blind resistance. Instead, it's directly connected to our ability to adapt and transform. Each obstacle we face becomes an opportunity for growth because, rather than reacting to the world, we learn to respond intentionally and consciously. When the mind is trained, it no longer needs external adversaries because the true victory is in conquering yourself. Resilience, at its core, is the result of a strengthened internal reality. And this internal reality can only be created through conscious thoughts and elevated emotions. When you focus on thoughts of courage, gratitude, and love, your mind reorganizes itself to sustain those emotions. Over time, your body responds in kind. This doesn't mean challenges will stop arising, but it does mean that your ability to face them will become much more effective. Joe Dispenza often emphasizes the power of repetition. To build this mental resilience, it's essential to repeat new patterns of thought and behavior until they become automatic. When you're able to consciously and calmly respond to adversity without even having to think about it, that's when you've achieved true resilience. In the end, mental resilience is a skill that can be developed and refined. It's less about toughness or resistance, and more about flexibility, adaptation, and deep self-awareness. By overcoming the internal barriers we place in our own minds and reconfiguring our thoughts and emotions, we not only become more resilient, but also stronger and better prepared for any challenge life may bring. Neuroplasticity is one of the most fascinating and transformative concepts in modern neuroscience. In simple terms, it describes the brain's ability to reorganize itself, form new neural connections, and even repair itself in response to experiences, learning, and constant stimuli. It used to be thought that the adult brain was fixed and unchangeable, but we now know that it is highly adaptable throughout life. This plasticity means we are not trapped by old patterns of thinking, behavior, or belief. Instead, we can literally shape and rewire our brains. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, activates a specific set of neurons in the brain. If you repeat the same type of thought or feeling continuously, those connections become stronger and more automatic, creating what we call neural pathways. This can be both positive and negative. For example, if you are stuck in cycles of stress, anxiety, or self-sabotaging thoughts, those patterns become ingrained in your brain, making them automatic responses to difficult situations. However, neuroplasticity offers a powerful solution. It's possible to break those patterns and create new pathways that lead to more positive and productive thoughts and emotions. Joe Dispenza is one of the leading voices in highlighting the importance of neuroplasticity in the process of personal transformation. According to him, our brains can be rewired through the conscious practice of elevated thoughts and emotions like gratitude, compassion, and confidence. When we deliberately practice these emotions, we activate new neural circuits, and over time those circuits grow stronger while the old ones, linked to fear, doubt, and negativity, begin to weaken and lose their hold. What's most impressive is that by altering our neural connections, we aren't just changing our thoughts and feelings, we're actually changing our biology. Studies show that these new connections can directly influence the immune system, hormone production, and even cellular regeneration. In other words, by rewiring the way we think and feel, we literally alter how our bodies function. This means we can use neuroplasticity to achieve any goal we set our minds to. Want to improve your mental health, become more confident, or reach an ambitious goal? It all starts with the conscious repetition of new thoughts and emotions that, over time, become a part of who you are. The brain doesn't know the difference between what you imagine and what's real. So, by visualizing, practicing, and intensely feeling these emotions on a repetitive basis, you begin to reprogram your mind to create a new reality. Modern science shows us that through neuroplasticity, our minds can be shaped and trained to create new patterns, opening the door to profound transformation. Overcoming your own limits is a deeply personal journey and one of the greatest challenges in life. These limits come from within, shaped by years of conditioning, limiting beliefs, and subconscious behavior patterns. These internal barriers often prevent us from reaching our true potential. Many of us live on autopilot, unconsciously reacting to external stimuli and repeating the same mental patterns. Joe Dispenza explains that these patterns result from past experiences, traumas, and social influences, becoming so ingrained that we believe they define who we are. However, by becoming aware of these patterns, we can begin to transform them. The first step to overcoming these limits is recognizing what's holding us back and understanding that change comes from within. When we bring awareness to these patterns, we gain the power to choose a new response, one that's intentional and based on what we desire, not fear. Dispenza reminds us, the moment you become aware of your unconscious is the moment you begin to become the creator of your life. This means we can stop being victims of old habits and start creating a new reality. Each time we replace a limiting thought with a positive one, we're rewiring our brain. Over time, this conscious practice strengthens new neural pathways that support a new way of thinking and being. Overcoming your limits isn't just about positive thinking. It's an active process of replacing limiting patterns with new beliefs and attitudes. When you master your mind, the limits that once seemed insurmountable become the starting point for a new reality. Joe Dispenza emphasizes the fascinating relationship between the mind and the quantum field, an invisible matrix of energy that connects everything in the universe. In this field, thoughts, emotions, and intentions generate waves of energy that interact with the world around us, shaping our reality. According to Dispenza, our mind can directly influence this field. When we focus our intentions with clarity and emotion, we send a signal to the quantum field, attracting possibilities into our physical reality. The mind, aligned with intention and elevated emotion, becomes a powerful tool to transform the future. True transformation happens when, in addition to visualizing a desire, you feel as if it is already part of your reality. This concept positions us as co-creators of our life. By tuning our emotions to feelings like gratitude and joy, we attract compatible experiences. The quantum field responds to clarity and emotional intensity, making the impossible possible. Mental clarity is essential for any transformation. A mind free of distractions better accesses its potential. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with stimuli that cloud our perception. Practices like meditation and visualization are key tools to maintain this mental state, allowing focus and connection with the quantum field. As Dispenza teaches, meditation helps us transcend autopilot mode, enabling us to reprogram the mind to reach new realities. Visualization allows us to focus on our goals and reinforce the path to achieving them. To cultivate clarity, we must also control negative emotions like fear and anxiety. When we learn to redirect these emotions to positive feelings, we strengthen our purpose and create a solid mental foundation to manifest what we desire. Throughout this video, we've explored the immense power that already resides within you, the power of the mind, a power that doesn't rely on external circumstances, but on how you choose to think, feel, and act. And the best part? This power is accessible at any moment. It's not distant or reserved for a select few, it's yours, and only you can decide to use it to transform your life. Now is the time to take control of your mind, to cultivate the clarity needed to see what truly matters, and to develop the persistence to move forward even when challenges arise. Whatever you desire, whether it's peace, success, health, or happiness, begins with a single thought. A thought aligned with intention, focus, and emotion. Remember, when you master your mind, you master your life. The true power is already within you, and everything starts with one conscious thought. Now, I invite you to reflect on your own journey. How have you been using the power of your mind in your life? Share your experience in the comments and help inspire others to do the same. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give it a like so more people can benefit from this content. And, if you're ready to take the next step, I suggest practicing meditation and diving into transformative readings, like The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy, or You Are the Placebo by Joe Dispenza. Let's continue this journey together, creating a reality that resonates with our deepest desires.